Northern Virginia, locally referred to as Nova or Nova, comprises several counties and independent cities in the Commonwealth of Virginia in the United States. It is a widespread region radiating westward and southward from Washington, D.C. with an estimated 3,159,639 residents in 2019. It is the most populous region of Virginia and the Washington metropolitan area. Communities in the region form the Virginia portion of the Washington metropolitan area and the larger Baltimore-Washington metropolitan area. Northern Virginia has a significantly larger job base than either Washington or the Maryland portion of its suburbs, and is the highest income region of Virginia, having several of the highest income counties in the nation. Northern Virginia's transportation infrastructure includes major airports Ronald Reagan Washington National and Washington Dulles International, several lines of the Washington Metro subway system, the Virginia Railway Express suburban commuter rail system, transit bus services, bicycle sharing and bicycle lanes and trails, and an extensive network of interstate highways and expressways. Notable features of the region include the Pentagon and the Central Intelligence Agency, and the many companies which serve them and the U.S. federal government. The area's attractions include various monuments and colonial and Civil War era sites such as Mount Vernon and Arlington National Cemetery. The region is often spelled Northern Virginia, although according to the USGS Correspondence Handbook the N in Northern Virginia should be capitalized since it is a place name rather than a direction or general area, e.g. Eastern United States vs. Western Massachusetts. The name, Northern Virginia, does not seem to have been used in the early history of the area. According to Johnston, some early documents and land grants refer to the northern neck of Virginia, and was larger in area than 5 of the modern U.S. states. This monument, at the head spring of the Potomac River, marks one of the historic spots of America. Its name is derived from Thomas Lord Fairfax, who owned all the land lying between the Potomac and Rappahannock rivers. The first Fairfax stone, marked FX, was set in 1746 by Thomas Lewis, a surveyor employed by Lord Fairfax. This is the base point for the western dividing line between Maryland and West Virginia. Early development of the northern portion of Virginia was in the easternmost area of that early land grant, which encompasses the modern counties of Lancaster, Northumberland, Richmond, and Westmoreland. At some point, these eastern counties came to be called separately simply the Northern Neck, and, for the remaining area west of them, the term was no longer used. One of the most prominent early mentions of Northern Virginia as a title was the naming of the Confederate Army of Northern Virginia during the American Civil War. The most common definition of Northern Virginia includes the independent cities and counties on the Virginia side of the Washington, Baltimore, Arlington, DCMDVA, West Virginia, PA combined statistical area as defined by the U.S. Office of Management and Budget, within the Executive Office of the President of the United States. Most narrowly defined, Northern Virginia consists of the counties of Arlington, Fairfax, Loudoun, Prince William, and Stafford, as well as the independent cities of Alexandria, Fairfax, Falls Church, Manassas, and Manassas Park. Businesses, governments and non-profit agencies may define the area considered Northern Virginia differently. For various purposes, many communities beyond the areas closest to Washington, D.C. also have close economic ties, as well as important functional ones, to Northern Virginia, especially regarding roads, railroads, airports, and other transportation. Historically, in the British colony of Virginia first permanently settled at Jamestown in 1607, the area now generally regarded as Northern Virginia was within a larger area defined by a land grant from King Charles II of England on September 18, 1649, while the monarch was in exile in France during the English Civil War. 8 of his loyal supporters were named, among them Thomas Culpeper. On February 25, 1673, a new charter was given to Thomas Lord Culpeper and Henry Earl of Arlington. Lord Culpeper was named the Royal Governor of Virginia from 1677 to 1683. Culpeper County was later named for him when it was formed in 1749. However, history does not seem to record him as one of the better of Virginia's colonial governors. Although he became governor of Virginia in July 1677, He did not come to Virginia until 1679, and even then seemed more interested in maintaining his land in the northern neck of Virginia than governing. He soon returned to England. In 1682, rioting in the colony forced him to return. But by the time he arrived, the riots were already quelled. After apparently misappropriating £9,500 from the treasury of the colony, he returned to England.